Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Blair Lamb and I make videos about all the different parts of my life. It is early on Monday morning, it's a little after 8, and my husband just took my kids to school, and so I am just catching up on emails here at my desk. I'm having a cup of coffee, it tastes delicious. And I have a bit of a story time to take you guys on from this past weekend because it has been a doozy. In my previous vlog, I talked about how the kids were sort of sick and then they felt better the next day, and the sickness unfortunately came back with a vengeance over the weekend for my daughter Nora. So Friday, they both were just really tired from Halloween the night before. And so I kept them home and they slept a lot all day. And I wondered if maybe, they were still a little bit teetering. And then we went to bed on Friday night and everybody was fine. And around 3:30 a.m., my daughter came into our bedroom and woke me up and said, "Mommy, I can't breathe." And that was so scary. So scary. And I said, "What do you mean?" And she was kind of gasping for air. And it was truly terrifying. And so I got up with her and immediately threw some clothes on her, threw some clothes on myself, and told Riley, hey, I'm taking Nora to the emergency room. And we jetted out of the house and went to the ER. So we get to the ER around 4 o'clock in the morning now it's Saturday morning, and we get checked in. They got us back right away, and I told them she's having chest pain, shortness of breath, she's complaining that she can't breathe, and her sweet little tiny body laying in that big hospital bed was just so it was just heartbreaking. And the nurse asked, what's wrong? And she's just so precocious, and she's like, "I'm having really bad chest pain. I can feel it right here, and it's making it hard for me to breathe." And the nurse was like, "I have never had a 5-year-old tell me that they're having chest pain." And so that was cute, even though it's cute in retrospect. In the moment, I was just really scared. And Riley, of course, was really scared, so he was texting me. He's like, "I got up, I'm dressed, just say the word and I'll, wake Colin up. I can drop him off at my mom's. I'll come meet you there." We were just really scared. Breathing stuff is no joke. So they ended up going in. They immediately put her on, they started an EKG, which was just, she's so small. And so these stickers are just covering her entire chest. And immediately they were like, her heart's okay and her oxygen is okay. And so I was really grateful to hear those two things immediately. Then they did x-rays of her chest, and they found there was inflammation in her lungs. And then they did some swabs. They swabbed her nose and they swabbed her throat. And it came back that she did not have strep, and she didn't have a whole host of respiratory illnesses and, flu and this and that. But she came back positive for rhinovirus/enterovirus. And I guess that both of those are basically the common cold, but that in kids, they can manifest really strongly. And the doctors and nurses said that they had seen quite a few children with the similar kind of symptoms. And also, my sister-in-law Emily works in a hospital. She's a surgical technician. Is that what it's called? I think it's a surgical tech. I think that's what her title is. But so she's in a hospital environment, 5 days a week. And she said that this year they have seen so many respiratory illnesses. She said everything this year is just going straight to the lungs, which is honestly so scary because that just can be so dangerous so quickly for a lot of people. All that to say, so after they had all of that, they said really the best thing we can do for her is a breathing treatment. And so they did an albuterol breathing treatment and put the mask over her, nose and mouth. And I could tell that it was giving her relief because I could see the sort of panicked feeling of not being able to breathe leave her face as they were doing that treatment. So I was really grateful for that. And so she came down from being in that sort of panicked zone and was able to breathe more normally. And because it's viral, there was nothing more that they could do for her. They said, you know, lots of rest, lots of fluids, and that's really all that we can do. And so we were like, okay, so we got discharged and we got home around 6 or 6:30, I think, in the morning. It wasn't too long of an ER visit, honestly. Some ER visits can be, 12 hours, 18 hours. It was pretty quick. Benefits of living in a small town for sure. And so we got back home and I gave Nora some fluids, and then she really slept on and off all day. She laid on the couch and she would sleep for a few hours and then wake up and drink some water, go to the bathroom, grab a snack. She wasn't really eating a lot, and then she would sleep for the rest of the day. So she slept from when we got home at maybe 7 a.m. until about 8:30 p.m. on and off on the couch pretty much all day. It was very bizarre. She's such a high energy kid. It was very bizarre and kind of scary and sad to see her so low energy. That was the sickest I've ever seen her. It was awful. But I was so grateful that we had gone and talked to doctors and nurses, and they had been so competent and so thorough, and I felt like we had answers when we got back home. And then at 8:30 p.m. she sort of like snapped out of it and like woke up and was like, all I want is ice cream. I just want mint chocolate chip ice cream. So we drove to a local ice cream shop and got her an ice cream cone of mint chocolate chip ice cream, and she ate like the entire thing, which was a lot of ice cream. It's like a big adult-sized waffle cone. And from then until now, she's been great. So she really bounced back quick. And I know what it feels like when you're sick and then you sort of come out of the sickness and you have like a very specific craving for a food. I usually crave McDonald's. I usually want like a Coke and some salty French fries and like a McDonald's cheeseburger after I've been sick. And she wanted ice cream. And so we were like happy to oblige. So it was like 9 o'clock when we went to get ice cream, which we would normally not do, but I would have done anything she wanted. I felt so sad for her that day. So she's back at school today. She doesn't have any more symptoms. She's not coughing. She's not wheezing. She's slept really well. We kept, our whole family home from church yesterday. She slept in yesterday, but then she didn't nap at all yesterday. And so we'll see how she does today. Obviously, if she's not doing well, I'll go pick her up from school, but she seems fine. Really, in the past 36 hours or so, she's been really good. So that was our weekend. It was a really scary weekend and just not fun as a mom to have your little 5-year-old wake you up and say, I can't breathe. And she was like doing this really weird breathing pattern where she was like kind of gasping for air. And they said her lungs were really inflamed and her tonsils were really inflamed. So that makes sense. Like she just probably felt like she couldn't get a really good deep breath. But I will say after that breathing treatment, she's been great. So that was our weekend. Very scary, but we're so grateful for health. Colin, I think, had like a touch of it, but nothing like Nora, and Riley and I are fine. So we're thankful for that. So that was our weekend. So this week is just sort of getting back into the swing of things and all of that. Come along. That was the saga. Grateful for health, grateful everyone's okay. And I definitely need strong coffee. I'm going to go work out here in a little bit and kind of get the week rolling. So welcome to another weekly vlog. It just started storming outside. We're expecting big storms today and tornadoes and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to wrap it up here and pick up the kids and get home before it gets too bad, but it just started. You can hear it. Here we go. Hello. It's 5:27. It's pitch black outside. Daylight savings is not a friend of mine. My kids are just all out of whack. They normally play outside all evening, and now it's like rainy and dark. And they're fighting right now, so they'll probably be in here in a second. I'm just folding some sheets. That I washed yesterday. I changed the sheets on our bed last night. It sounds like it's a war zone out there. When they're both tired, it's all over. This is why I don't vlog very much when I'm home with them, because it's craziness. I also think that we all were feeling super stir crazy over the weekend because we didn't really do anything since there was sickness going on. And I think, I know I felt stir crazy, and I think both of the kids felt stir crazy because we never stay at home all weekend. We always have social plans with friends and things to do, and we couldn't do anything. And so now they're like, I think they're really tired of being in these four walls, like really tired of it. And so they're taking it out on each other and me and everything else. But I kind of understand because I'm tired of being in these four walls too. It was nice to get out today, go to the gym and go to work and just kind of have a little bit of normalcy since we felt like we really couldn't leave the house all weekend. So that's been my Monday. It's been pouring down rain, storming. We haven't had any tornadoes. We're under a tornado watch, but we haven't had any tornadoes come through yet here. So we're grateful for that because they are definitely, they are definitely hitting hard north of us. So I'm hoping that we don't get any because tornado nights are really not fun. We've been through many of them. If you've been watching my channel, you've probably come along with us for several. So that's that. I'm gonna finish folding these sheets. This one is still a little damp. Please don't bang on the door. Colin. What do you need, honey? Don't bang on the door, please.
I don't need anything.
You don't need anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. When is Riley getting home? It is so much more quiet and peaceful now than the last time that I talked to you. So it's about 9:15. Riley is at our friend's / neighbor's house watching the Monday Night Football game with them. So he was excited about that. And I always love having like a quiet evening to just read. So I'm currently reading on my Kindle a book called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And the author, I do not remember. Okay, here's what the cover looks like. I pulled it up on my Goodreads account. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. It is so good. So the premise of the story is that 300 years ago, a young woman... Sorry, I just took a shower and blow dried my hair and it's like sticking to my face. I cannot stand that. A young woman doesn't want to get married, so she makes a deal and gets cursed by this deal to where she can like freely do whatever she wants with her life. But what actually happens is that no one can ever remember her. Like, that's why it's called The Invisible Life. Like, if she walks into a shop and meets someone and talks to them and then walks out, as soon as she crosses the threshold, they no longer remember her. So when she walks back in, they greet her again like she's brand new. So it's like really devastating with her close family and friends because they have no clue who she is anymore. And even strangers who she creates like a bond with, or who they'll sit together and talk for a while or whatever, like as soon as they're out of sight of each other, they forget about her, but she doesn't forget anything. And so she can't have any relationships of any kind because nobody knows who she is. Nobody can remember her. And that happened in the 1700s. It was like when it started. She was living in France. And then this is the story of the past 300 years of her life, of like trying to live a life when nobody can remember you. And after 300 years of living that way, by a really weird random chance encounter, she encounters a person who can remember her. And she can't figure out why. And it is like wild. It is so good. It's not scary at all. It's, if anything, it's like a little bit of historical fiction because you're going through all these time periods. There's a little bit of romance. There's a lot of just like how important relationships are and how your life really wouldn't be a real life without relationships. Like nothing else really matters. It's very, I'm like on the edge of my seat. Like, how is this going to end? What is she going to do? Is she going to break the curse? Is she not going to break the curse? Is she going to live? Like, how is she going to do this? And I just think it's such a good book. It's so well written. I am enjoying it so much. So I had heard of this book. I had seen it mentioned a lot of different times online, Instagram, people talk about it a lot. Like I'd heard of it, but I didn't know a single thing going into it. And so I really have loved it. I can see why it got so much hype. It is a fantastic story so far. So I am going to read that for a couple of hours and then go to bed. I don't know what time Riley will be home, but if the game started at like 7, probably not for a few more hours. So I'm going to read until he gets home, and that's what I'm reading. It's so good. I highly recommend it. It's pouring down rain outside and stormy, which is actually really cozy reading weather. Since we don't have any concerns about tornadoes, we can actually just enjoy the coziness of the rain, the quiet of the house. Love it. A good book. What more could you want? Welcome to Real Life Tuesday night dinner. We're doing chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and some apple slices because it's easy and fast, and I know that my kids will eat it. And that's what we're doing. We are getting ready to launch the Blair Lamb design Christmas line, and Riley brought home a couple of samples, 3 samples. So this is the first one. This is going to be on a Gildan heavyweight sweatshirt. This is the forest green color, and it is so cute. It is a gingerbread castle with lights on it, and even we did the fireworks to look like they're sort of drippy icing. So cute. Love the embroidery. It turned out really pretty. So there's that one. This one is a bit more of a bold design, but I coordinated all the colors within all of them, so it's kind of a cool toned down vibe. But this is also on a Gildan heavyweight sweatshirt, and just a fun, really fun shirt. And it has a little snow globe and a gingerbread house, an ornament, some hot cocoa, a little merry and bright, and then a little hat, some candles, a gingerbread man, and a little Christmas package. And then the last one that he brought home today, there are far more than this that are coming, is, and this lighting's really bad. This is actually a light pink. It's really, really pretty, but it's nighttime, so it's hard to see. And then all the Christmas trees on this one. So it's 3 really cute options. Like I said, many more than these 3, but I was excited to see these samples. The Christmas line should be launched very, very shortly if it's not already launched. We are hustling to get it done and get it out and available. So stay tuned, because how stinking cute is this? I mean, I love it. Well, hello. I don't know if I've checked in at all today. It is 7:30 in the evening, and I just finished packing up 3 big bags of orders, and I have been getting the Christmas line all set up and ready to go. So I've been very busy, and it's been kind of a full day. I've been up here all day long, but it's been so good. I've gotten so much done. So I'm going to head home now and hopefully hug my babies before they go to bed, grab something to eat, all of the above. I wasn't going to film my face because I literally worked out of the gym. I always bring a change of clothes when I'm going from the gym to my office, so I can change into fresh clothes, and then I shower in the evening, but I forgot. So I'm literally in my gym clothes from this morning that are like gross, and I've been up here all day. But sometimes you just gotta like push your foot on the gas and get things done. So that's what I've been doing today. I have the Christmas line almost completely ready to go and ready to launch, which has taken quite a lot of time, but it's a huge line every year, and it gets bigger and bigger. It's going to be about 50 different things. If you remember way back when I launched Blair Lamb Design in March of 2016, I offered 3 designs, and now just in one collection, it's like 50 or more. So it's growing, but it's very exciting. So I'm excited to launch that. I think I'm going to launch that in the next couple of days. By the time this video goes up, it should be live. So I will make sure to leave a link to it below, a little coupon code, and we are doing free shipping for the whole month of November to thank you and to show our gratitude for your loyal support of our small business, and just we're so grateful. So I had quite a lot of orders come in today, mostly because I did a big fall and Halloween clearance sale. Everything is $15 or less, including shipping. So people were getting quarter zips that usually go for over $50 plus shipping, which is typically about $8 to $10. So like, let's say $60 for $15, like 75% off. So I am happy that you guys are snagging some awesome deals. I'm happy to clear up the space for the inventory for the holiday line, and everybody's happy. It's great. So make sure to check that out, because by the time this video goes up, there's probably not going to be a ton left, but maybe there will be just the right thing that you're looking for. Anyway, I'm going to head home. I'm very tired, but it's been a really good and productive day. I'm grateful for that. The weather's very nice. It's breezy. It feels like fall outside. So, you know, just plugging along today. I'm home now. I'm sorry if my dishwasher is loud, and I just got something to eat, and I'm about to hop in the shower, and I literally was turning on the lights in my bathroom to get in the shower finally, because it's been a solid 12 hours since I worked out. And I remembered that I had ordered some fresh shower stuff, so I'll show you what I got. I want to smell this. This is the L'Oreal Elvive, I don't know, Dream Lengths. Ooh, I really like that. It had really good reviews. The L'Oreal, this line of L'Oreal, I have the black one. I've had the black one with the gold lid. I have been buying that one over and over for the better part of a year. I love it. But I have pretty long hair, so I thought the Dream Lengths would be fun to try as well. And gosh, it smells good. A lot of the commenters said it smelled really good. I'll be really excited to use that. Then this is my favorite for the cold months. It's starting to get drier outside. This is just the Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. I feel like this is the only body wash that actually in the winter time I can notice a difference. So I like to use all kinds of other body washes. Mainly, are they the Billy ones that I always talk about? Those I love to use. And they're not drying, but this is just like super moisturizing. I really like this one. And then I got this. I got a sample of this Hemp's body lotion, not in this scent, and I loved it. And so I got it in this peppermint scent because I thought that sounded really yummy for the holiday season. Let me see if I can open it up so I can tell you what I think. I love my favorite scents are like herbal aromatic scents, like eucalyptus, lavender, peppermint. It's like my all-time favorite types of scents for body care products. So this one is crushed peppermint sugar. I'm hoping it's not too sweet and it's more minty. It has really good reviews, so let's find out. But I really like the formula of it. I feel like it works really well. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells so good. Oh good, it's the exact same formula as the one that I had. Oh, and it's cooling. Oh, I love peppermint body care products when they're cooling. Wow. This is definitely going to be in my favorites. So if you want I already know I like the formula because I've used it. And this scent, oh my gosh. I'm about to go take a shower and use a bunch of that stuff. And then last but not least, I got the lip sleeping mask, the Laneige lip sleeping mask, which I've repurchased I think 4 times, and every time I buy just the berry scent, But this one is the candy cane scent because again, I love, and it's really cute. Look at it. I love anything peppermint scented. Ooh. Oh yes, that smells very, very nice. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so fun. So I'm gonna go take a nice hot shower and use all my fun new stuff, and then I'm gonna read my book. I am reading such a good book right now. I think I already told you about it. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRoche. I feel like this sounds familiar. It's so good. I'm like getting close to the end, and I like can't wait to see what happens, but also I'm gonna be really sad when it ends because I have enjoyed it so much. So me and all of my new body care products, I'm going to take a shower. I just picked up Nora from school and we came to our favorite little place and we got some little chicken salad boxes and a homemade oatmeal cream pie to split.
I can't open it.
Oh, I'll help you. Well, good morning. I don't think I picked up the camera at all yesterday. And in fact, this morning I was trying to film and I could not even find my vlogging camera. I'm currently using my phone. So here's hoping my camera is at my office because otherwise I truly have no idea where it is and probably won't even be able to put up this weekly vlog because there will be no footage. I was the last one to sleep last night and the first one up this morning because a very good reason, because we are launching the 2024 holiday line over at Blair Lamb Design this morning at 10 a.m. So I'm so excited. By the time this video goes up, it is live. It is huge. It is 65 or more designs. We've got glass tumblers. There's just everything. There's even more that will be coming in the weeks to come to just bolster the collection. It is a huge Christmas collection. So make sure to check it out. It has everything you could ever want. Short sleeves, long sleeves, quarter zips, jackets, pullover, sweatshirts, just everything. I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about launching it today. So it's funny because this is the 9th Christmas line, holiday line that I've launched since I've had this business. And you would think by the 9th time I would really have a good grasp on how much work it is, how long it takes, like all of that. And I'm surprised every time. I think just because the Christmas line is just so much bigger than any other line, like 4 times bigger than any other line that we launched during the year. So it takes 4 times as long. But it's probably my favorite one. I love it so much. And I don't mind the extra work, but I was definitely burning the midnight oil last night, getting everything sorted and just exactly right. You don't have to. I rearranged the website and changed the drop-down menus and add a 'Tis the Season button on the front page and changed the sliders and like just everything to make it like festive for the holiday season. So it's really fun. It's one of my favorite things. I was listening to cozy Christmas jazz on Spotify yesterday while I was working all day and I was in a really good mood. I still am. I'm just tired. So I'm heading to the gym right now. This is just my little magnetic pop socket. I'm just playing with it. Heading to the gym right now for a workout. And then I am probably going to run by Starbucks and get one of their new Christmas drinks. I have not done that yet. I mean, they just launched, yesterday? So a couple days ago? I don't know. It's been very recent. So I haven't gotten anything yet. So I want to go get something yummy to sip on while I am manning the launch. And which usually looks like answering just a lot of questions. Like customer chats will come in. People will ask questions about anything that people have questions about. And I just like to be there and be at the ready to answer everybody. So that is what my day is going to look like today. I'm sorry I didn't really check in yesterday at all. I think maybe I showed a clip when Nora and I went to Sweet Jane's, which is our little local bake shop. And we got chicken salad boxes for a late lunch together, which that was really fun. But aside from that, there wasn't much to show. I was looking at screens pretty much all day long. And today will be a little bit of the same, but I can show you, I have in the back, I don't know if you can see a little bit. I have some of the samples that Riley has done for this holiday line, so I can show you them in person, as close to in person as we're probably gonna get. But anyway, good morning. It's holiday launch day. It's a very exciting day. It's one of my favorites of the whole year. It puts me in the best mood. And then it's always really fun to see people receive their happy mail and be super excited about it. So good morning, happy Friday. That is what I'm up to today. My camera is indeed up at my office. It is actually propped up because I was going to film yesterday, then I obviously never did. So it's 9:30, I'm launching at 10, and when I was finished with my workout, it was about 9:15 or so, maybe a little like 9:10, and I had to decide between going and getting coffee and staying at the gym and stretching. And so I ended up stretching because I'm so healthy. No, because I really wasn't in the mood for coffee. I'm just not in the mood right now. So I'll probably be in the mood this afternoon. So I am just going to kind of get things going here. I stayed up late last night to try to make sure that everything would be like smooth sailing this morning. I'm sorry, I need to get my hands off here because it's making the camera shake. I spent a lot of time last night making sure that it would be smooth sailing this morning. And so now I'm just double checking everything and setting everything into motion. This is one of the most, what would be the right word? Like, the word on the tip of my tongue is anxious, but that's not the right word because I'm not maybe anticipatory. Like these, like right before launch, it's like very like, okay, like everything needs to be in order and smooth because once the orders start rolling in, if I've done something wrong, it's really hard to, you really kind of can't go back and correct it. So anyway, that's a good way to describe it. I'm just feeling full of anticipation. So I'm going to put some music on and just kind of get everything in order. It was a good workout, even though I really did not feel like going this morning. I'm really glad that I did go, which I always am. And now I feel kind of like hyped and ready for the next few hours of answering questions and troubleshooting and broadcasting and marketing and like all the little pieces of a launch. So I'm so glad you're here. I'll show you some of the samples that I have here shortly, but I've got to get this all going first. It won't matter to you. It will be probably the next clip for you. True to my word, I just ran out and I got the sugar cookie latte with the sugar cookie cold foam on top. It is so good. This is my favorite, I think, from the Christmas line. And then just a cup of water. And then I'm pretty hungry, so I just got one of their, it's like tomato mozzarella sandwich. So I'm gonna eat real quick in my car and then get back to work. Everything's going really well so far today, so I'm really grateful. I think I already showed you this one. This comes on a black zip-up fleece, and it comes on a forest green sweatshirt, which the coloring is off. It's a really gray day, and the sun is setting. This is also forest green, and it has this really fun, bright checkerboard pattern for people who like a bit more of a bold look. This would be cute for like matching PJ pants or something. Very fun. And then this one I love. This is a little bit more subtle. The next one is more subtle too. Actually, all the other samples that I have here are more. I like to do a mix for people who want a little bit of Christmas, but maybe because of their profession or just their personality, just don't want something that's so out there. This is just like a embroidered minimalist Christmas tree. And then this is a lady's jacket, and it has like a curved hem. It's very nice. Would be super cute with, going to the gym or something, or running errands, whatever. This is a fleece with this beautiful Christmas tree embroidered on it. I love it. Again, a nice zip up fleece, keep you warm all winter long, and then just add a little holiday spirit. And then this is the same, but it's just on a short sleeve t-shirt. My battery's running out, so I'm just talking fast. Anyway, I'm gonna head home now. I've been up here all day. It's almost 5 o'clock. I am so tired, but it has been a fantastic launch day, and I am really, really excited to start getting everything out to everyone. Hello, it's about 5:30. I just put a piece of gum in my mouth, which was the wrong choice before turning on the video. But Riley just got this gum for his car, and it's so good. Extra refreshers. Anyway, we're going to a neighbor friend's house for the evening. Did I already say it's like 5:30? So I've been working all day. Hi. It's been a really awesome launch day. It's rainy right now. So it was supposed to be
a puzzle.
You do.
It's this puzzle.
Oh yeah, it looks like a little snow. What is it? Santa and a llama? What is it? Yeah.
And a present.
It was supposed to be an outdoor party where we were going to roast hot dogs over the fire and s'mores and like all outdoors, but it's raining pretty good right now. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little different than that, but it'll still be really fun to get together with everyone. It's been an intense day for me at work and for Riley, and it's just going to be really nice to just go and hang out with all of our favorite peeps and just Colin's jumping in the puddles and getting soaking wet. So that's what we're up to on this Friday evening.
Any chance I get to go 90, I go.
He says yes, this is perfect.
Well, good morning. It's Saturday now, and I am working on making my coffee. I'm gonna pull a double shot and then add water and have a hot Americano, which is my current favorite. I go through phases of wanting one thing or the other. We went to that party last night and it was so much fun. We got there a little after 5, like 5:30, and we didn't get home until midnight, which I don't think have ever done with our kids. Like, we've stayed out late before to like maybe 9:30 or maybe 10, but everyone was just having such a good time. The kids in our neighborhood spend so much time together because we get together so often that they are like cousins or siblings or something like that, and they fight like that, but really they play like that. They play so beautifully together. And the house that we were at, they have this really cool, it's almost like a sunroom playroom. So the kids were all in there, and they were just having the time of their lives, and all of us adults were just catching up and laughing and talking and just having like such a fun night. And so it was just, that's what we did. They had a bonfire once the rain died down, and a lot of the guys and the boys went outside. It's funny that everybody was free to go everywhere, but none of the women or the girl children wanted to go outside because it was still a little drizzly, but the boys loved it, and they came in and they were literally so muddy. Colin had soot all over his arms and soot. It's just so funny. Okay. So we had a really, really fun time, but it was a extremely super late night. So we're gonna have to see if we can do some naps today, for sure, because that's not gonna, I don't know about how it's gonna go by this afternoon, with having gone to bed so late, because when we got home, we had to do a quick bath because specifically Colin was covered in soot. Like, I don't even know how. I don't know if he was, I actually have no clue. I actually don't know. But he had like, yeah, everywhere. So anyway, it was a really nice ending to the week, especially since yesterday was a really the whole week has been very work heavy, getting the Christmas holiday line out and up. And we had a really great launch day yesterday. Lots and lots of orders. It was so great. So if you ordered something, I thank you so much. And if not, make sure to go check it out because I'm really proud of it. I think it's a really fun one. This shirt is also from my shop. Okay, yum, steaming. Look at the steam. What more could you want in your life? Yum, so good. It's so good every day. I feel like I say that all the time. So today, I have been on the computer just continuing, different things with the launch, like answering customer questions and emails and just all the little things that I always do. So I've been doing that for a couple hours, and then we're all just kind of hanging out. We did put the Christmas tree up, which I need to show you here in a second, a few nights ago, because Nora would not stop talking about it, and I didn't have a strong enough feeling to not, so I just decided to put it up because she wanted it up so bad.
Do you want to put up the ornaments now?
Her newest campaign is filling it with ornaments, because right now it's just the tree with, we let them put a couple of ornaments on, where they could reach. So maybe we'll do that today, we'll see. This evening, my friend invited me to this it's like a Kino night, which Kino is like a game. I actually have no clue. I don't know if it's a card game or it's with die or with, I don't know a single thing about it. I probably should look it up. She said they would teach. She and like the others who know how to play would teach me. So it's like a parent trap, outdoorsy camper kind of themed. And so I'm gonna wear like a plaid flannel and like everyone's kind of dressing in theme, and then we're all bringing a gift, and there's like a gift exchange kind of vibe from what I understand. So there's a core group of women who get together for a Kino night, and then this month they did it as a one time you could bring a camper with you. So like everybody's inviting a friend. So people are inviting like all their close friends. So my friend Rachel invited me, which was really sweet. So I'm really looking forward to it. I actually know all the other girls in the group because we've been at different functions together, but it's gonna be really fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. So we're gonna try to get the Christmas tree probably all the way up. I need to wrap the gifts. I just placed a grocery order. Cheers to Saturday. I love Saturdays.
I could do that one.
Putting that tree up. Colin doesn't have pants on, so I'm trying not to pant down.
Is that one on Daddy Coco?
It's about an hour until I need to leave for this Kino night, and I am needing to get dressed for it, but I need to wrap up my gift. So everyone brings a gift, and then there's some kind of gift exchange that goes on. I think it's like you can trade it twice, steal from people twice, one of those kind of deals. And then everybody gets to go home with something fun. And the theme for this gift exchange was outdoor fun. So I went ahead and got this little solo stove. We have this is little, it fits in a little box like the size of my hand. So it's called the mesa, which that word means table in Spanish. So you can put it on top of your table and do it. Or if you lived and you had a little balcony or whatever. And so I thought that would be really fun and a good little gift. And then I got s'mores makings. So I have graham crackers and of course the marshmallows, and then some chocolate to go with it, plus some s'mores skewers, which they are calling toaster forks, but they're s'more skewers. And then I tried to get some kind of like campy, outdoorsy themed wrapping vibes. And so I'm going to wrap it all up here in just a second. I'll show you what it looks like once it is done. But I thought this would be a fun gift. I hope it is. I hope people want it and they want to steal it and whatever, because Solo Stove is such a good brand. That would be a great Christmas gift if you're looking for something, especially for men. Riley has, like I said, he has the big Solo Stove, and we put it outside and use it all fall and winter long. It is just wonderful. And the whole deal with it is that it's smokeless, because the way that the air flows, it's just great. So you do get a little bit of smoke if it's super windy or if your wood is wet, but on a normal day, or if you have good seasoned wood, there's truly no smoke, and it's so warm and just lovely. So I hope somebody wants my little Solo Stove Mesa. I think this is a fun little gift. I know my friend Rachel, she told me that for her gift, she got a picnic blanket, a picnic basket, and some accessories for the picnic basket. So everyone's kind of doing their own spin on an outdoor gift. Okay, so here is the final product. So I wrapped the mini Solo Stove in this paper. It's really pretty. It would be really pretty at Christmas time with a big red bow. But it's also perfect for this event because it's outdoorsy. And then I just barely fit, but I don't have any bigger gift bags that would match the theme. All the s'more supplies, and then I did wrap the skewers in here. So it'll be like a little two-part kind of situation, but I think that looks good. Now I need to get myself in order because I have slides and socks, and I mean, this is just not the vibe. So I'm gonna go get dressed. Okay, so here is the final look. So I just put my hair back in a bun because we're gonna be sitting outside and it's a little windy, but I can always take it down. And then I just have a brown bodysuit and dark brown jeans. And then I was looking for something a little bit more campy, but I don't have any shoes that I just don't have any shoes that would go with this. So I'm just wearing my Nikes, they're fine. But really the shacket is what's really the only thing of my outfit that's giving campy vibes, but still a little cute. This I will link if it's still available. But I think it's cute. I know some of the girls are going all out and others are doing more along these lines, but I am very excited and I'm ready to go. Well, hello. It is almost midnight here on Saturday night, and I don't think I've shown you yet, but we started putting the Christmas tree up, which is very cozy, even though it is very early in November. I think I already told you, Nora was incessantly asking about it, and we just kind of thought, okay, let's just do it. There's still some bins of Christmas stuff up that we haven't done yet. So I just got home from that really cute girls' night. It was very fun. We were outside the whole time, so it did start to get quite chilly by the end, even though we had some outdoor heaters and like a fire pit. We were all cold. Like we were all like we were comfortable while we were there for the most part, but then by the end, I think everyone was starting to get like, okay, I'm kind of ready to go get warmed up. So when we got there, the first thing we did was eat dinner, and there were like big baked potatoes and then this delicious pulled pork that had been made, and then all these different toppings. So you did like the baked potato with the pulled pork, and then you could do like some chives, some cheese, some sour cream. It was absolutely delicious. So we ate that for dinner, and then we played Kino, which is a game that I had never played, and apparently there are like multiple versions of it. This one was essentially bingo, but you use playing cards instead of like when you're calling. So you call the cards because the playing thing that you use to put the chips on has pictures of playing cards on it. So you like take a deck of cards and you say like King of Hearts, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then like if you have that on there, it's kind of, I'm not explaining it really well because it's nearly midnight, but that's what it was. So we played at least 18 rounds because I know we definitely did 9 and then another 9. And I am the only person who did not win once. It's a game of luck. It's not a game of skill, because just like bingo, it's like you're just waiting for what is on your card to be, called. And I was like getting so annoyed, not at anyone, just at the situation, because I'm like, how is this possible? I'm like, I have a faulty card. Like, among all of us, everyone else won at least once. Some people were winning 2, 3, 4 times, and my card never lined up with what was being called, not one time. It really was ticking me off. And then we did this like gift exchange thing. I showed you what I brought, and I ended up, funny enough, coming home with a pickleball set. And my friend Rachel was like, you don't need a pickleball set. But since I was the loser of the group, I didn't get a choice. Like it was just the last one that was available. And the reason why Rachel said you don't need a pickleball set is because last Christmas, my dad, it's like a joke among all of our friends, because I've never played pickleball. Even to this day, I've never played pickleball, but my parents are obsessed with it. And I think my dad like wanted to instill his love of pickleball onto me and Riley. So for Christmas last year, he bought us this like very nice regulation sized pickleball net. And he spent this is like so my dad. This is like Craig core. He spent all day on Christmas taping out regulation pickleball court lines on my front driveway with the regulation net. I've never played the sport. Like I have never played the sport. It was just so funny. I'm like, my mom was like, Craig, like, she's like, this is a gift you buy for someone who loves pickleball, not someone who's never even played it. And our neighborhood has pickleball courts like right around the corner. But he just was so excited. So he was out there playing pickleball all day. I never even got a chance to go out there because it was Christmas Day, so I was with the kids and whatever. All that to say, so I am now the proud owner of more pickleball stuff. Maybe it's a sign that I need to try it. I'm sure I would like it. I just haven't had the chance to pick it up. But now I have 2 more paddles. There were like several really good gifts that I was like really hoping to snag. One of them was one of those emu hammocks. I really wanted that one that you can, and it comes just like with the straps, and you can hang it in between any 2 trees or poles or anything. And I was like, that would be really fun to have. So that was my top pick if I would have had a pick, which I did not. Oh, Rachel's texting me. And then the second thing I would have wanted was, there was one of those big like Wonder Wagons or foldable wagons or whatever that like collapse down pretty small, but you can like unfold them, and then you can put like all your cooler and your kid stuff and your towels and whatever, and you can take it to the lake or to the beach or like wherever on a picnic. And I thought that would be really useful. But it's okay. I mean, it was just like all in good fun. And so we had our dinner, we played all those rounds of Kino. I lost every single round. We had lots of laughs, lots of fun, sat around the campfire for a little bit. Some of the girls were doing some karaoke, which was super funny and fun. And then it hit like 11:30 and I was like, I have got to go home. Like we were out really late last night until just about this time. And I'm like really tired. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I really appreciate you being here for this week. I mentioned in last week's vlog, and I'm going to mention this in every vlog from here on out, just until, you know, like mid-December or something like that. But I have spent many hours putting together multiple gift guides, and I will link them all below. So if you need gift ideas, I really have spent a lot of time curating list of gift ideas. So I did one for kids stocking stuffers, one for adults stocking stuffers, adult stocking stuffers, men's gift ideas, women's gift ideas, boys gift ideas, and girls gift ideas, just as a way to organize them. That's the way that I did it, but there's lots of really good gift ideas in all of those. So if you want to check those out, I'll make sure to link them below. Also make sure to check out Blair Lamb Design, my shop, because some of this stuff that I'm offering on, you know, in the holiday line is a pre-order model, so it won't sell out, but you want to order it sooner to get it sooner. But then there are some things that are inventory. So once they're out, and things are selling really fast. So make sure to check that out, and definitely check out the sale section while you're at it, because there's been a lot of new stuff added to the sale at rock bottom prices. So anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate you so much. Let me know how your week was, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.